And then just another separate question on the quality, because essential amino, because we don't need the dispensable or the non-essential amino acids. Do we create those from essential amino acids, and then technically could we just consume only essential amino acids? I know it's not possible, but you could supplement with only essential amino acids, and if you have enough, then you have, if you overeat them, then you'll have enough to create those non-essential amino acids.
In a sense, you're right. So our body has the capacity to form non-essential amino acids. It's why they're non-essential. A lot of the times, though, if you're consuming a high quantity of essential amino acids, they'll get oxidized and used for energy.
Mm.
Some of them can be, like you said, converted to non-essential amino acids. I think as a strategy, if you just wanted to supplement with essential amino acids, you could do that, like in the place of a protein shake or something like that. What I think confuses a lot of people, or is a point of confusion, is just supplementing branch chain
Yeah.
amino acids. So branch chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. The problem with that, so you're supplying the main signaling trigger, right, leucine. But if you imagine you're just triggering MPS constantly, eventually you're going to be limiting in the other 8, or in that case 6 essential amino acids, right? So your body's not getting them through the supplement, and if you're not consuming whole food, then you're not getting it through diet either. So what the body does is it activates protein breakdown to supply the substrates. So it gets it from another tissue, other proteins that maybe not are not as needed in that situation. Break it down, and then you now have the substrate that you can synthesize the other proteins with. So it's kind of like it's a losing battle, I think, from the start, just to use branched chain amino acids. But
Yeah. But yeah,
to use essentials, that would be fine. I think, yeah.
you're, I mean, in your scenario there, just to not scare people, I think you're probably thinking about if one was to only consume BCAAs, not in the context of somebody who has BCAAs in during a normal feeding day where they eat protein as well, right? It's not like consuming BCAAs will you actually go into a catabolic state. It's if you're only consuming BCAAs, right?
For sure, yeah. If you were just supplementing with
Mm.
BCAAs, and like we were saying earlier, like most people would get their protein sources through whole foods, with the exception of maybe like peri-workout nutrition when you want a quick protein shake after the gym or
Mm.
something like that, or branch chains or whatever. If your listeners are interested, there's a guy called Bob Wolf who wrote a really interesting review on this from 2017, I believe, on the use of branched chain amino acids in muscle anabolism. And he essentially just talks about that. Like, they are going to be stimulating protein synthesis for sure, but if that's your only strategy, then at some point you got to consider the other essentials through alternative
Mm.
means, whether it be food or, and I don't think that's an issue for most people. Like, a lot of the times what we're looking at is theoretical, and then we kind of just build on that, right, to give people the ideal supplementation
Mm.
strategy.